Joshu began the study of Zen when he was 60 years old and continued until he was 80. When he realized Zen, he taught from the age of 80 until he was 120. A student once asked Joshu, "If I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do?" Joshu replied, "Throw it out." "But if I haven't anything, how can I throw it out?" continued the questioner. "Well," said Joshu, "then carry it out." People carry a lot of dirt without emptying. Hence the oldest Indian Samskriti says that meditation should be a part and parcel, not to carry you to become a sannyasi, to go to the temple and ashram and waste your time over there. Meditation helps you to clean the house every day. Yesterday only I cleaned the house. Why should I clean the house today? But cleaning is a way of life. Yesterday I went to the restroom. Today why should I go to the restroom? Because in Western countries people go to the restroom, use the toilet. They have indigestion problem. They go to the restroom only once in 2 months, 3 months. If you are carrying borrowed knowledge, then it is difficult for anybody to give you a path. A student once asked Joshu, "If I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do?" From where did that anything come into your mind? You are carrying that anything in your mind. I haven't anything. That haven't anything itself is something in your mind. What shall I do? If you haven't anything, why did you come to me for a certificate? If you have no illness, an ordinary cold is an way of life in our country. An ordinary cough is a way of life, and the kitchen who is in charge, the mother or a sister or a wife who is a doctor, not doctor, it is a way of life doctor. They will make one kashaya, one tonic, and it is gone. If I haven't anything in my mind, if I haven't corona in my mind, why did you go to the doctor to get a certificate whether I am negative or positive? Did you go to the university professor to find out whether your mind is positive or negative before you could write the examination? If I haven't anything in my mind, if I haven't only a small fever, but I wanted to have a check, I want a certificate to find out whether that sickness is, whether I as a man is, whether I am a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Because my Muslim friend has got a cough, I have to go to the doctor to find out whether why I also did not get a cough. I must get a certificate. I do not have a bed. From where did that bed come into your mind? Because others said there was no bed. Where bed? In the hospital. Why are you worried about another person having a bed in the hospital? My bed is not sufficient, so I must go to the hospital. In that bed, if I sleep only, I will be cured. And you know, in that bed, people are dying, but still, as a fly, you were taught to be a fly, not a honeybee, and throughout your time you have been taught to get trapped in a mass hypnotism of the church, the temple, the masjid, the ashram Swamijis, and the political leaders. And you knew anything said from them, you have to run. You do not know that. You do not know the value of yourself. A student once asked Joshu, "If I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do?" Joshu replied, "Throw it out." Yes, if you do not have anything, that means you are carrying something, throw it out. Only if you throw it out from your mind completely. A pint of shit in a cup of vanilla ice cream. Even that pint of shit, smallest dirt, that they call it monkey business. Smallest talk about another person. Why should you worry about another person? You worry about you. When you become a 1,000-man warrior, automatically others get the benefit. When you do not make yourself, you kept on telling everybody, I am poor, I am poor, I am poor. Because everybody is repeating that you are saying, I am poor. I am poor, I have nothing in my house. What shall I do? Joshu said, throw it out. Throw that thinking of that you are poor. Throw that thinking that you are middle class. Throw the thinking that I have nothing in my house. Makes you not to roar like a 1,000-man warrior. To make you forget your value. When you go unconscious on your value, you cannot work like a 1,000-man warrior. When you work, it's an orgasmic experience. That organic experience stops you from abusing and robbing and wasting time. A student once asked Joshu, if I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do? Everybody is running to the ashrams, and if I do not go to the ashrams, and you go to the ashrams and you sit with the Swamijis, wasting time, there you are only sitting in meditation. Go there for 5-10 minutes, learn the technique, come back home, practice, stabilize your Samskriti and work like a 1,000-man warrior. A student once asked Joshu, if I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do? Joshu replied, throw it out. But if I haven't anything, how can I throw it out? Continued the questioner. He's still having it. That's why the question kept on coming. But if I haven't anything, how can I throw it out? Unless you realize, feel, smell, taste, touch and see the emptiness, you cannot see the truth. Because in emptiness you see the truth. Even Dr. Dean Ornish, the cardiologist, who did the reversal of heart disease, the chief physician in the White House for Obama and Bill Clinton, said in the experiment he found out those who have meditated and those who have not meditated. Two groups. Those who have meditated, they were able to bring down the BP, the sugar level, even the heart problems almost came down to nil, because he found out when the mind is full of chanchala, when the mind is full of disturbance, diseases enters. Yes, in your house also, when you are disturbed, everybody will come and tell you stories, you get more confused. When your mind is clear, no disease can enter you, because you are so clear like a security guard. People think twice to enter your house. The diseases think twice to enter. Then there is only energy level coming. You know you're carrying a waste, you have to cut down your waste. You know there are so many work in the house, you have to participate in all the work, plumbing, electrical, sanitary, painting, carpentry, cooking, washing, and your Samskriti of your bhajan, your songs, your dance, so many things. But if I haven't anything, how can I throw it out? Continued the questioner. Well said Joshu. Then carry it out. You have to carry it out. Throw it out. There is no need for you to come to me if you think there is nothing. There is no disease in you and it is only a cough. Why should you go to the doctor to take a negative or positive? How many times you go? In the medical language, positive means you are dead. In the education level, positive means you are good. What kind of languages, dictionaries you are carrying it up, and you know they are confusing you. Practice yourself. Meditate. Empty it up. The mind opens to vast new area. Don't forget about meditation. Do Karma Yoga. Forget about the names Karma Yoga. Participate early morning. The early birds catches the best prey. Your Sanskrit, you're cleaning up the house along with your mother and your sisters. Yes, the brothers and father. Clean up. Don't get up late. Yes, you must clean up. Yes, together. Then you can find out how to improve the house, the building. Then the sanitary, then the painting, then the electrical. Every day without a gap, that becomes a Karma Yoga. Participating in the cooking, yes. Joshu began the study of Zen when he was 60 years old and continued until he was 80 when he realized Zen. He taught from the age of 80 until he was 120. A student once asked Joshu, if I haven't anything in my mind, what shall I do? Joshu replied, throw it out. But if I haven't anything, how can I throw it out? Continued the questioner. Well said, Joshu, then carry it out.